Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I guess I wanted to start today off with where have I been? Well, I moved to Seattle to go to art school, and it was quite the experience. I loved it. It was one of the best, most inspirational experiences, and I learned a lot. However, I didn't finish at least one semester. And I think that just shows that sometimes when you plan on something, it doesn't always go accordingly.
Oh my gosh.
So I moved out here, even got a little cat, and ideally just tried experiencing new things. Living life in Seattle was interesting to say the least, and it was memorable, and things change and things happen. I mean, I started teaching for a while and realized that with teaching came a lot of things that I forgot that I wasn't quite into, and so I stopped, and I learned that as time goes on, I'm really just meant to illustrate and to really just be the person that I'm meant to become, which is an artist. And I'm still kind of working on that. Of course, you have to pay for bills, you have to adult, and I've learned how to take my time with that. But I'm always inspired by my surroundings. Like, now I work as a photographer at the Seattle Aquarium, and I go quite a distance to get there, taking the ferries, but I always find things that inspire me and make me feel like I am able to create and remember the reasons why I love creating. I have definitely been super hard on myself for a lot of things, especially when it came to my artwork. And even the classes that I took, I learned that from my professors. You know, sometimes when you're creating, you're not ideally always going to do it in the way you need, and to be loose and not have to be so perfectionistic, or I don't even know if that's a word, but being a perfectionist and having to do things perfect, because not everything is perfect, and the world around us is so obscure. And to even just observe things like jellyfish or sea otters, you see one loose little fluff or one loose crazy wonky tentacle, and that's just life. And really reflecting on that, I think I've learned that not everything is going to go as planned, and I still want to create, and I still want to take in those life lessons as best as I can, and I find that I'm doing that now, which is great and helpful. And so now I'm just kind of doing my thing and just exploring the world as it is, and I feel grateful and very excited about all of it. And even with the things that I'm seeing and the things that I'm doing, I'm learning that in life we're always going to be doing and seeing crazy things, and the best thing you can do is document it through your work, which I kind of have been slowly doing as time goes on, which has been great. And yeah, I feel like I'm kind of rambling now about crazy life things, but you know what? That's just how it's kind of been for me. A lot of these clips that I have here are just experiences throughout my year, places I've gone, things I've seen, things I've created in classes or just in general, and what I've enjoyed here. And I don't live in Seattle anymore. I'm still in Washington. I live in a small town away from there, but it's still quite the experience. I get to go on a ferry every day back to Seattle, so I'm always there, but definitely needed to take a step back away from the crazy city, even though it's beautiful and awesome. It's just kind of been one of those things where I'm like, you know what? Let's just explore and let's just find new adventures and just see what the world has to offer. And I think that we should all do that. So take the time to really feel inspired to do what you know is good for you and to really just follow your path as an artist and not really just staying in the safe zone. Sometimes going out and doing something scary and exploring is healthy and it's good, but change is constant, change is always happening, so just take it in as it is. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.